we're live. Welcome to Shooting the Shit, episode 152. So this time I think I fixed all the echo problems. Should be fine now. Probably. Hopefully.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, so it should be all fixed. I think I fixed it. So, right. So, what am I doing? I can't remember. Should we start with the shitty game awards? Yes. Probably do that. Everyone knows.
That one seems boring.
It is. It's just.
I care about. I like games and stuff, and I care like the same amount for these awards as I do any other Hollywood awards. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, no wonder. Have you seen what was nominated?
Huh?
Have you seen what was nominated for the best game of the year? I mean, fuck's sake.
No, I didn't, because I don't care. What was the best game?
Right, but there was games that. There's a game that's not even finished was nominated for best game of the year. How can you be best game of the year if you're not even fucking finished?
That does seem really weird. You have to be like a game that people have played.
Well, people have played it.
Oh yeah, but if you're unfinished, like you're not even a proper game right now. You're not even a proper game.
Right, that's like it's that PUBG game, right? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The game is in beta, right? It's not finished. It's full of bugs
beta.
and shit.
That's beta. That's not a proper game. It's not a proper functioning game.
Yeah,
It can't be nominated. It can be nominated when it's finished and it's out and not in beta anymore. You can be in beta and be nominated as best game of anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's and I just went, holy fuck, this is retarded, and I never paid attention to it. But since it was on last night, I thought, well, it's all over the fucking gaming news shit, so I mean, anyway, the game of the year was Legends of Zelda, so like, well done, Nintendo.
That game, I actually haven't played it, but it looks really cool, and I've heard a lot of really good stuff on it, so.
Yeah, and best art was Cuphead, well, of course.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying good things about Cuphead. I don't know if it doesn't look, it looks appealing to me in an aesthetic way, but I don't think that gaming-wise it appeals to me very much. Like, I don't feel like I want to play it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't want to play either.
But I really like the art style and everything like that.
Yeah, so it did deserve that one, I think. Rest is just best audio design, best games for impact. What the fuck's games for impact mean? I don't know what that even means. Best ongoing game, Overwatch. Is it? A game. What's ongoing game mean? Does it mean one that people are still playing? I don't know.
Well, maybe they mean like I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe
Best ongoing.
I don't know what that means ongoing either, because technically people are still playing Breath of the Wild, and you know.
Yep.
You could still be playing, and any game can be ongoing. Super Mario Brothers is ongoing. People still play that. So I don't know what ongoing. Maybe they mean the story's ongoing, but then like Overwatch doesn't have a story.
Yeah, it's just well, it does.
Not like a story. You know what I mean?
It sort of does. Sort of. They release comics every now and then, and it kind of adds new characters. Or
but that's like a comic. That's not a game, unless the comics are in the.
No, they're not.
Okay, if the characters are in game, comic to explain, hey, we have this new character. Fine, but it's not like an in-game story. Is what I would assume ongoing.
Some of the maps when they do new maps and stuff, they put a story behind it. So like,
well, okay, then maybe that's what they're going. It just doesn't seem like it has like a playable story.
It doesn't have a playable story, but I mean, it still has story.
Okay, well then that's what I'm gonna assume that they're kind of going off.
Well, I'm thinking maybe they mean like, no, it can't be that, because if it was the most players still playing a game, then Counter-Strike would win. I would say probably, or like World of Warcraft or something.
I'm assuming it's a story, but like, if it is, I don't think it should count unless it's a playable.
Yeah. Okay, this is fucking retarded. Right? Game of the Year was Legends of Zelda, which is an RPG, isn't it? At least it used to be. And I've just noticed Best RPG Persona 5. Which is true, that game's supposed to be awesome, but Best Action Adventure Game, Legend of Zelda. Okay, you could put it in there, but you could also put it in RPG. Don't know. Zelda used to be an RPG at any rate.
Yeah.
Like, so, these fucking award categories are retarded. Best Independent Game, Cuphead, of course it was. Most Anticipated Game, The Last of Us Part 2. Best Multiplayer, probably Overwatch. It stays NA, but I think it was Overwatch. Best Esports Game, Overwatch. Best Chinese Game. What? Chinese game.
What is it?
Why have they got that as a category? I don't understand. GX3HD, whatever that is. GX3.
You know what would be a better category? Because they have, I don't know. Why would they have Chinese? Can Chinese game not compete with all the other games in the world? That they have to have their own category so they can get in?
Probably
and get an award?
It looks that way. Like,
because like I was like, well, why don't they just be like best non-US game? But then I was like, most of the great games are made in Japan as it is. So a better thing would be like best game not made in Japan. But
yeah.
Why like specify China and not specify other countries? That's really like if you want to specify countries, you need to be consistent at the very least, and be like best game from this country, wherever games are obvious. The countries where games are made, or that have games that are made, then you include those countries and you'd be like best game from this country, game from. But why just China? That's weird.
I think it might be because China's censorship. Maybe because a lot of our Western games don't get there, I think. And I think some of their games don't do well over here. Well, over in the West, so maybe that might be what it is. But still, yeah, it's a weird category. I don't know. Anyway, the awards are just like the Oscars. These fucking things, man, full of shit.
Yeah, which I guess I don't care about any of Hollywood.
They used to be good.
About the award shows.
Yeah, the problem is they used to be good. So
I never paid attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't anymore because it's just fucking whoever throws the most money at them usually is the winner. But there we go. So that's a thing. It was a 2-hour shit show. So there's that.
Let's move to the one that I'm really interested in.
What?
I want to move to the one that I'm really interested in, which is this one with this giant.
The boobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you scroll down to one of the articles, there's a picture. It's a beautiful lady here. It's all snowy white. I really like how she looks.
Yeah.
I do. I like how that looks. That whole scene, everything that's like the color of everything or shade or whatever you call it. It all looks like really nice and pleasing.
She has got massive tits though.
Yeah, she's got massive tits, which I have no problem with. I'm wondering who has a problem with these massive tits, and it's.
We all know who has a problem with the massive tits. We all know that it's the weirdos on the Twitters or the game journalists that don't know what tits are or something. They obviously don't, because they were. I seen some of it. They were going on about, why is her tits bouncing so much? Like, dude, gravity, it happens.
Alright, we'll read this one.
Do you want me to read it then?
Yeah.
Okay. SJW's used glitched image to create Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade's actually meant to be really fucking good. I've played it a wee bit, but not that much. The first one. And anyway, this is the second one. Xenoblade Chronicles Controversy. So this just got updated today. It looks like. Yes. So they've been attacking Nintendo, Monolith Soft, and fans of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 by using an image captured of a character named Delia. I think that's it. She's a half rabbit and a living weapon known as a blade. In the game, she's depicted with large boobs, bunny ears, and bunny paws. Ah,
that sounds so cute.
I want a cat version of this. I want a cat version of this.
Oh my god! Like, honestly, is this like a playable character you can play?
No, but she'll be your weapon.
She'll be my. Oh my god! I would love this so much. She would be my favorite weapon, like, no joke.
Yeah, man. I would have a cat version. If there's a cat version, I'd have cat one.
I've got the first one of that.
Anyway, in the game, she's depicted. I said that. SGW has managed to glitch her and then share the image in order to tarnish the artist's reputation. Molosoft. Take it to the guys who. Monolith Soft. Okay. We originally reported on the boobs in Xenoblade Chronicles 2's triggering some SJWs a day before the game released. Well, one of those triggered SJWs going by the Twitter handle BoxWeezeLink. What a retarded name. Had a tweet that was shared more than 6.3 thousand times and retweeted 2.8 thousand times. The image can be viewed below. Yay! So we can full screen this, I think. No. No, we can't.
Well,
Yay.
see, even if she had like boobs this big in the game, like, and it wasn't a glitch, like, who cares? Who cares? That's the artist's interpretation, and that's like, it's none of your business. The artist can make them with that big. And honestly, I would have no problem if they were that big. I'd be like, I would still play this. I would have her as a weapon.
Yeah. I mean,
because I like how she looks.
I can
It's
see
awesome.
the boobs being in. I think it does look like they're not meant to be that big because it looks a bit funny. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, but I'm saying if the artist made them this, like it wouldn't bother. But like the fact that they have to like try to like glitch a game to get out, they're creating fake outrage.
Pretty
They're
much.
legit creating fake outrage.
Yep. But that's what they do all the time. So.
Yes, and it's so blatantly obvious here. Sometimes it's not as obvious, but like it's so in your face.
Yep. So this is the tweet that went out. Well, the character designs of Xenoblade 2 literally can't get any more ugly, unappealing, inconvenient, and overcomplicated or misogynistic at this point.
He's
Xenoblade
calling her
2
ugly?
holds my beer.
Did he just call her ugly?
Yes.
Did he just call her ugly?
Ugly, unappealing, inconvenient, overcomplicated, or misogynistic.
Okay, for one, bigger boobs is not overcomplicated. It's very easy to make boobs bigger. You know? Like, okay, and for two, you just draw them bigger. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And then, like, for another, what is his ugly mugly?
Probably one of the neck beers.
I bet
Probably one of the journalists.
I bet he is a fugly. How could you know what? I bet he's like one of those. I bet he's one of those guys. Okay, he's rapey already. I know he's rapey. All right, and I know that he's into this stuff, and he's watching big boob porn. Okay, I know he is.
Yeah.
I know he is already because he protests too much. All right.
Yeah.
He protests too much. So I already know this about him. I bet like on the surface on his Twitter, he's like. There's like some 300-pound woman, and he's like, "You're beautiful."
He's one of the and the next article we'll hear about him is that he got pulled up for sexual harassment or something. It's guaranteed.
Oh my god, are you serious? Is this for real? Did I call it? Because I did not know.
No, I'm saying that's what's going to happen next.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It always does.
He has a 90% chance of it happening.
Yeah.
Like, I know it.
Like,
something is gonna come out. He watches big boob porn.
Yeah. Big boob funny porn, guaranteed.
Probably. Yes.
Then that's why he's complaining about this. He's like, oh, I can't play this game because
he's protesting about it too much and calling it like ugly and stuff. I already know. Already.
It's like. All the people that said that shit about Gamergate, I think we're up to 25 of them were... Are you up
that high already?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't surprise me because like I've seen all the ones that come out, but I didn't know what the count was.
It's about, I think, Mumbot was doing a count. Mumbot was doing a count on it, and I think it was up to 25. So
I love Mamba.
I think she's got a whole thing on it.
She does. She's been keeping track. I follow her, so I've seen her keeping track of some of it, but I did not see it out.
I think it's something like that. It's around that, and I can guarantee this is happening with this guy.
For sure.
So it turns out that the image was captured after the player glitched Delia and managed to get her spine bent out of proportion, leading to a lot of people fiercely criticising Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for having bad character designs and deformed anomalies for the female characters beyond the large boobs. Well, others...
You know what gets me though is that they're complaining about a little glitch that they're able to do that they like worked really hard to like try to get happening. But instead of laughing at it, like everybody does every game has like these funny glitches that happen, and then you just record it and you laugh about it because people know that the characters don't really. I've seen guys have like the jaw jutting out too far, their leg coming up like out of their chest or something ridiculous like that in the game. And they're complaining about an overly bent spine.
You can actually see it's completely bent on that big picture.
Yeah, like I can see it like a really
now
well
that I know
enough.
what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's like curved, and okay, so like it's like curved out like too much or whatever.
No,
But
like...
meanwhile, I've seen male characters have their leg coming out of it, but they're complaining about this spine bend that is that's not even something to complain about. People don't. I never seen anyone like complain about glitches unless like, well, I've seen them complain about it unless it's like really bad and it's messing with your game all the time. Most of the time, people are like, "Oh, I got this funny glitch to happen. I'm gonna record it," and then they put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
and then everybody laughs about it.
Yeah, they don't go, "The ugly, unappealing, inconvenient, overcomplicated, or misogynistic." It's like, what?
Yeah, normal people do not do that. Normal people don't have outrage about it. Like, this is an unrealistic standard for men to have their leg coming up through their chest. Mm-hmm. Or have, like, their arm all fucked up or something, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, others who actually played the game discovered that the claims of the female characters having broken spines and deformed abnormalities were false, as pointed out by this user. Glad to hear that all the Xenoblade 2 stuff, the Ice Rabbit lady, was nonsense, as the OP had to get her glitched up against a wall to make her spine break. Having big assets is fine so long as the rest of the anatomy is visually sound, which it is, and she still does have big tits.
Yeah.
In the next picture, she sort of still does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That is a dumb screenshot. Everyone is losing their minds over it. See, like a poorly angled screenshot, pose, or glitch. She stands up fine in other shots, but people love spreading around this screenshot want to be angry and disingenuous. I think she's gorgeous, honestly, like a sorceress from Dragon's Crown. These two...
I honestly like her whole look.
Well, there's a bigger screenshot, right? That looks fine to me. That's a nice pose. I'm just saying. So yeah, fucking Twitter. Yeah, fucking hate Twitter, but okay. The misinformation spread about Delia and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 managed to find its way into SJW media circles, even spawning an article on Dorky with the headline, "RPG fans are roasting a ridiculous character design," even though the photo being spread around is based on a glitch.
So it's fake news.
Yep. Pretty much. Just you can see in the image below that her spine doesn't actually protrude through her abdomen like the image above. Yeah, it doesn't. And this one. FP Food Game also has a video showcasing her emotion, and you can see what her posture looks like in the actual game. Basically, this just goes to show some lengths SJWs will go to in order to tarnish a game's public image that doesn't toe the leftist line, that isn't designed or as political propaganda, and that isn't a third-rate feminist approved, and that isn't butchered from top to bottom by Nintendo Treehouse. Yes. So yeah, there we go. It looks fine. Like, it's a nice lady bunny rabbit with big bunny ears and big titties. That's fine. Oh, I think it'll come down my pole.
I already said that I like.
Yep.
I like kind of icy stuff.
Shiva was good in Final Fantasy games. She was a sexy ice lady.
Yeah.
With titties. So oh, I bet this guy. I'm going to have to try and remember his name. So the next time something comes up with a guy from Twitter that's been dodgy, you'd be like, "Yep, he did protest too much, and now he's sexually harassing women."
If he ever does, I called it, man.
Yep. So yeah, that's all my articles. That's.
You had other articles, but I have to go make food, so you have to read one while I'm gone, and then I'll read one when I come back.
Okay.
One day.
Right, cool. What's this one? Okay, so this I have got one more, but that was all my gaming ones. That's what I meant to say. I've got this one, which is yeah, I'll put off the YouTube now, probably. So you can go to aerithradio.co.uk for the rest of the show, and that means I can shut down that stuff. So I'll do that, and then I'll do this article. No, stop streaming. So that's that. So bye YouTubes.